boxing guy who thinks that he is smart and he is not. And it's one of those things. The thing that I feel bad about, I feel bad for Holly because I don't know if Holly really knows what she lost. I think she has so much faith in the people that surround her. And she feels like, well, I feel like they've got me here. But the one thing that you always have to do, like we had this meeting and Holly wasn't even in it. Wow. Holly, that's your life. You should be in that meeting. Don't leave it to these people. This guy, oh my God. Anyway, listen, Holly made a lot of money. She made a lot of money. She accomplished great things. She beat Ronda Rousey, but it could have been so much bigger for her. And the sad part is I don't.
Well, his problem is ego. Dana White has one of the biggest egos in the world. He figures that he's this mad genius, like he planned all this, to go this way, and that he's an idiot. And his latest statement just shows you what type of idiot he is. He comes out and bashes Holly Holm because her management put her in a fight with Misha Tate. First off, you're the president of the company. You should be honored that the person who is the champion, Holly Holm, wants to defend her title and not sit around and wait and see what a challenger wants to do. But no, you're saying she should have waited on Ronda Rousey whenever she decided to come back. And then she would have made more money. It would have been more lucrative to her. So the UFC is basically revolves around Ronda Rousey then. That's what you're basically saying. Even though she just lost badly and she's the challenger, she gets to set the terms when she comes back, when the fight happens. I mean, is this a sport or just for show? So if she was to sit around and wait on Ronda, what about the other fighters in the division? What they're supposed to do? Misha Tate wasn't supposed to get her shot at the title. Amanda Nunes, that she wasn't supposed to get a shot at the title. Everything has to revolve around Ronda Rousey. You see what kind of idiot you're dealing with when you talk about Dana White? He is the problem. If they got him out of the UFC, it would be ran 10 times better. You would know a lot more names in the sport. It wouldn't have to revolve around 2 people every year. And when they get exposed, they go and try to dig up another 2 bones and throw them in there. You won't have to start seeing old WWE people come in there like CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, all these dog and pony shows. People who are not MMA fighters in there, but they're going to sell because of their name. They playing off your ignorance and your stupidity. But, hey, if that's what you want to watch, enjoy yourself. But don't ever think this is killing boxing. This doesn't have it's not ran on the brain cells of guys who can destroy boxing. And he's making it seem as if not Ronda Rousey, but Holly Holm were like, if you were just listening to the interview, you would think Ronda Rousey got beaten to the ground. You would think like this was a massive beating. And she was dominating the fight easy when the fight was standing up. I mean, Misha Tate only got the second round out of a 5-round fight. I mean, she was on her way to losing the 5th. So, my thing is, I didn't think it was such a big of a step for her to even fight Misha Tate. If they were to fight 10 times, she would probably win 9 out of the 10 times they fought when she fought Misha Tate. So, instead of giving credit to the champion and saying, wow, she lost a close fight, it was exciting. She got a choke out in the last minute. You know, this is not her first sport she's ever been in, is MMA, and for her to have this type of success, you know, it's obvious a position that he don't like with her managers. Listen, she don't need to be there. That's not even your business. You're the president of the company. You're to deal with her team. She got people in there to negotiate for her. That's her job. Everyone has a job to do. What she needs to be there for? She don't need to be in the meeting. She got people that's going to handle that. Her job is to train and get ready for the fight. That's why you have a team. That's why it's called a team. Everyone has a role. And who are you to tell people what other people's roles should be when that's going above and beyond what you're supposed to be doing? Your job is the president of the company. Your job's not to worry about is she there representing, who's representing her. Her representatives are right there in front of you, making the deal. So if she said, I trust them and these guys have my back, those are the guys you deal with. But, oh, you must don't like the way they're doing business. And you got to deal with them anyway. So, look, you just make the fight like they said. And like I said, a fight with Ronda Rousey and Holly Holm is going to outsell any fight with Holly Holm and Miesha Tate anyway, even with the loss. So, what is this really about? I just think he's a joke as a promoter, as a human being. I mean, Dana White to me is just nothing. Nothing. I mean, completely. I just wish he was out of the sport, so then we can get someone here who probably know what they're doing as far as running the sport and running the company the way a president should run a company. Then you'll see better developed fights instead of, show ponies.